Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a flip through of these journals before I send them on their way to their new owners. And I am really happy with how these turned out. So I did a curved spine on these. So this is the first time I think I've ever done a curved spine. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And we'll start with this one. So this one's called A Day on the Farm. And here's the fabric, and I added some button details and some rickrack. And it's just so cute. I love all these primary colors. But I ended up doing 3 signatures. I wasn't planning on doing 3 signatures, but this is for shipping purposes. But it worked out better that way. For me, I just felt like it looked like a better journal, and so I've used just a combination of papers, vintage papers and dyed papers and envelopes, and I think these are just so darling. So there's so much room to write or do some decorating. I did add a handkerchief in here, and I love that as well. So these are just so fun. So each one, they're very similar, but they have, different pages, obviously, and different handkerchiefs. So, and you got pockets in the first and the third signature, and then you have the envelope. I love these definition pages. I think they're so cute. So yes, there's the first one. Here's the second one. To the Store We Go. Another sweet, sweet book. There's the spine. Love the buttons. And then the back of it. I've had these books for a long time. And so I've included pages from the book. Not all of them, but some of the pages from the book. And then just a nice variety of different pages from my stash. These are really fun pages as well. Oh, yeah, this is to kind of help it from getting smushed during shipping. That's why I put that in there. A handkerchief. So yeah, so all very, very similar. The pages, and then the back of the handkerchief. And that's so cute. And then that is the second journal. Put that back in there. And then here's the third one, the Magic Wagon. Love the buttons. And then we have, I had just a fun little pocket in this one. And again, the same pages throughout, but just different. So cute. Look at that cute little puppy. And then the handkerchief. And then these are all the same. Back of the handkerchief. And then the signature here. And then Who Will Play With Me? Again, super cute. Love it. And then again, all the same pages and envelopes. And then this is the handkerchief for this one. Super cute. And the back. And then the next one, My Big Brother. Love the pink and blue. So cute. And we did a little pocket in this one. And then all the same pages. And then this handkerchief. So sweet. Try to pull in colors from the handkerchief that kind of went with the book pages. There's that one. And here's the last one. This one might be my favorite. I just love the colors of this cover. It's just so pretty. And we got a little pocket here. And again, all the same, similar type book pages. And this is some dyed paper that's in all of them. And then this is the handkerchief in this one. There's the back side of the handkerchief. And then the third signature. So, very cute. I'm very happy with how these turned out. And then I have for my Kentucky Mint tier. Oops. For my Kentucky Mint tier, I have these two little mini journals, and they are just so sweet. So I have a couple pages from the book, and then an envelope, and then some other book pages. But look how sweet that is. And then I love this fabric. This is a vintage like bow fabric. And that's so cute. And then here's this one. So sweet. So yeah, so that is my journal collection for the month of July. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.